Hey Gemini, EverlongMystic here. So we're going to do story time. I'm going to use these fortune cards to just start it off, and then I just have the universal weight little deck here. And we're just going to pull cards and we're going to tell a story. Now, there's going to be messages within the story for you for lots of different Geminis, depending on what you're going through. But I was just completely inspired by Russell at Wrestling Around. He did a reading about Ran, and he went through the entire tarot deck and told a story, and he still didn't finish the story. And I'm like, wow, that it was so cool. So I kind of want to do something like that. Just go with the story until either the story ends or we're not supposed to know or something like that. So, Gemini, your story. What is the topic that we're starting off with? All right, so we have constancy. Constancy, being constant with what? Constant what? Foe and Lord. So that foe is really coming through as fear, not necessarily foe. A fear might be your foe. Lord, Mr. Fancy Pants. Huh, a constant fear of Mr. Fancy Pants. Okay, who is this? Who is Mr. Fancy Pants? Doesn't have to be a Mr., but you know. Alright, a constant fear of someone fancy. Someone who has the appearance of being better than you, bigger than you, something like that. Alright, so where do we go from here? What's going on? Gemini. So I want to say that in the past there was some kind of offering made. We have the Two of Cups here. Feels like a truce or like like a peace offering. High Priestess. She needs another card. So we have the High Priestess with the Three of Cups, which tells me that you had every intention, Gemini, of things working out. You had every intention of things working out really well after this peace offering. These go together. Wheel of Fortune. So something here was supposed to happen, whether you liked it or not. It's almost like you were distracted with options here and didn't realize whatever was coming in. It's like you're like, all right, this offer was made and I know everything's going to work out. It's like you were being positive. It's like, but the universe threw something. It's like the universe threw something at you while you were distracted with other things. Oh, it didn't sit well. Maybe they threw this dude at you, Mr. Fancy Pants. So Mr. Fancy Pants walks in. Huge presence here. Huge presence. And it's funny because we've got this kind of union card here with the Two of Cups, and underneath you've got the shackles go on. Like, and he's got his hand up, like, no, 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 no. No, I gotta say in this, like this, whoever this, whoever this person is comes in and says, no, I don't think so. I'm gonna go ahead and take, I'm gonna go, so while you're distracted, I'm gonna go ahead and take this monkey wrench, throw it in your shit, so that you don't get this happy outcome. Like, it's a real upset. It's an upset in the game. It was not expected at all. It's like there's some kind of change of gears that happens. Oh my gosh. So we have Ten of Swords and the Death card. This is a forced ending. Yeah, whatever party you were planning here, whatever celebration party you were planning, that you had every intention of everything working out great. I don't think you did anything wrong. This energy, this is outside energy. It snuck in while you were distracted trying to get shit in order, and it kind of ruined things. I mean, it felt like it ruined. Like this Ten of Swords it doesn't feel good. It felt like everything's ruined. It's over. Or, you know what I mean? But I'm wondering if this ending was really what the universe had in mind anyways for you. That's weird how all the cards worked out like this. 3, 1, 2. 3 cards, 1 card, 2 cards. Alright, what else? There's more to the story. What happens after the ending? Alright, well, you get back on the horse. Right on, Gemini. You get back on the horse. 8 of Pentacles. And that's cool because you're like, you know what? Like, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. Okay, so that ended. That didn't work out. I'm done with that section, that cycle, what have you. So I'm gonna work on something else. Work on something else. And look at you, the Lovers. Is that you? Are you the Lovers, Gemini? I think that's you. I always forget which signs are which cards. That's you. And you know what? You're working on a bigger and better version of this. Look at that. This is like the tiny baby lovers card, right? Wow. So it's like because this ended, you actually get a chance to work on something on a much grander scale that will bring you much more happiness. I mean, look how you've got this sun with an angel, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it's something bigger and better. Like, I know it's kind of tropey, but the whole a door shuts and another one opens, but that's kind of like what's going on. Alright, so we have Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is somebody that actually comes in to help you. This Queen of Pentacles, there's someone that comes in to help you, someone that's super grounded, and they are, I feel like it's an expert. I want to say it's like expert advice coming in for you. Wow. Yeah, they're like a totally worldly person. They know a thing or two. And they know a thing or two about cycles. Look, you've got cycle all already this early in the reading. They know a thing or two about cycle. This is a very wise person. It's like very, very practical, very grounded and practical, and it's like they just fall into your lap with some real expert advice. Wow. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles here, and this seems like something that I want to say secrets. Like, hey, can you keep a secret? This, like, keep this to yourself. And I almost think that it's like you're learning some kind of like really cool secrets about the world, either going through the process or just being told by this person here, but you need to keep it close. This is not, and I almost want to say that you need to kind of shield it from people who want to poo-poo on your plans. So, like, shielding it from this kind of like fancy pants devil energy or whatever. I mean, it could just be a Capricorn fancy pants. You know, like someone who's very familiar with the shadow of Capricorn or something like that. Yeah, and that's how you create. That's going to be how you create this big wonderful thing that you attempted early on here. And see, there's a lot more wisdom in the picture. There's a lot more worldly knowledge here than before. Before it was more like a wish and a promise. You know what I mean? Like positive thinking or whatever. You know what I mean? But you know what? You cannot accomplish anything if you don't try. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket, or you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So this is your road to creation here. And it starts with working. I mean, you have to work at it. It's like you do some work, and like the universe is kind of meeting you halfway here. Strength. All right, so that means that this strength is a kind of like a requirement here. It is a requirement. It's like the fortitude to keep going. There's some kind of fortitude to keep going that will be required of you or is required of you. I want to say it comes in a form of a challenge. Ooh, this is self-control, the challenge of self-control. Wow. You've got like the lovers, temperance, and strength all like bunched up right here. That's a lot of big energy. So it's definitely something on a grander scale like I was feeling with the lovers. Wow. It's like as soon as that it's weird. It's like you're going to have some kind of like self-control test that you'll need your strength for, and then boom. It's like the next level. It's like you're laying the groundwork for something here, and you do get assistance from the universe, from others. The creative juices start flowing. You are keeping it on the down low, and after this, like I want to say this is like a little bit of a struggle here. It's like holding yourself back just a little, being strong enough to hold yourself back just a little so you can like experience the full power of your creativity. Oh, interesting. So we have the Eight of Cups with the Queen of Cups coming out. Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this Queen of Cups is... It's weird. It feels like this Queen of Cups is sending out some kind of like telepathy or vibes or something. It's like she's infusing something into this cup, which is why she's so focused on it. She's gonna have to release the cup. Oh my gosh, I wonder if she's saying goodbye. Because we have the Eight of Cups here, which is a goodbye kind of card. It's a release. There's something that's going to be released after you get this huge burst of creativity. Something will be released. But what? What's being released? Oh, the Emperor. Wow. Oh, coming out right under the Empress. That's pretty cool because that's, for me, when I have the Empress and the Emperor together, that's just like the Lovers. That's just like this Two of Cups. It's that joining. But you're releasing the Emperor, and in this case, the Emperor is a very similar energy to this devil energy and this Mr. Fancy Pants energy. It's like escaping the kingdom, escaping a ruling, right? It's like you're no longer going to be under the thumb of the emperor, whoever the emperor is, someone who has control over you, a lot of it. You know what I mean? Someone with the power to poo-poo on your party, you know? All right. You know what? I think this is the message. This is the end of the story. I don't think I have time. I don't have time to go through a whole deck. But wow, very interesting story, Gemini. I think you can pull this off. I think you can. All right, Gemini. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you later.